All right, where do we start? It does take a village. I started when I was 9. And wait. Tips.
All right, before we get to Steve Warrior Planet's tanks tips, we need to go to how I even got here. So that's exactly what I did. I had some people come up and give some helpful quick tips, beginning tips to some of these beginning aquarists, and I had them watch them. So it was real fun.
Remember, it's your tank.
So that you can give your wisdom.
Oh,
all right,
cool.
Go ahead.
All right, shoot. Where do we start? It does take a village. I started when I was 9. And
wait. Before you go into 9 years old.
Yeah.
We want you to give my high school students who are taking their tanks home
tips.
A quick, a tip.
Gotcha. Like I said before, I was rudely interrupted. I don't see how y'all can be in this class. I had to get you.
You just started 9 years old.
Yeah, I know, right? Tips. I'm gonna piggyback on what Aquafunk said. Remember, it's your tank. At the end of the day, everybody has their own opinions, but science is science and facts are fact. You guys will come to that point in the hobby where you understand that a fish tank is an ecosystem in a glass box. It's got parts, and the more parts that it has, the better chance of being successful. So substrate, water, the fish themselves, plants, all those things do something to make that system what it is. It's life support, basically. So think of it as the hospital, right? Kind of graphic, but the ICU, you got the machine that beeps, the wires, the tubes, all that. That would be your filter, your lights, all your auxiliary equipment. That is your life support system. Don't treat your aquarium like a lamp and unplug it. I think one of the worst things that has ever happened to me is a wife or a girlfriend didn't like the noise of the water running. They unplug it so they can sleep while I'm at work or gone somewhere, only for me to come home and I got fish gasping at the top of the tank for air, already dead, which is a good segue to go into my next thing. As long as y'all can be cognizant of the fact that fish are living creatures and they do have a shelf life, and you don't take it personally, but you learn from that experience, I think you'll be all right.
There's, you've got mechanical filtration, you've got sumps, you've got sponge filters. You got 1,000 ways to do everything there is when it comes to fishing. So that's.
So yes, we gotta give you guys all the job for tonight. I hope you guys.
Go ahead, Danny. Word of wisdom for these kiddos.
So I think the #1 rule when it comes to fish keeping is patience. Don't try and just hurry up with everything. The cycle takes time, and you'll learn to be patient with that. Take your time with it and just let nature take its course, because Mother Nature knows best. When it really comes down to what we're trying to do in our little glass boxes is, mimic nature outside. And it's one for each of you to share.
You just like going live and you just like add them in there.
That's LC Aquatics. He's actually 18. He'll be 18. And he's all into the fish community.
And everything that you do, especially when you get inside of the hobby, patience. Take your time. Even once you start up the tank, you have to cycle it. So it'll take a couple of weeks. Just take your time. Don't just throw a fish in there. I did enough of that for you. I killed a whole bunch of fish, but that's what the hobby's about. It's living and learning.
Know your medicine, so like in case your fish gets sick, look up the special antibiotics you want to get to your fish, because like diseases like ick and like all types of other diseases that you could possibly like look just by physically looking at your fish, you can know what disease it might has, like for example drop teeth, the fish might be swimming weird, or like bladder disease. You can definitely tell just by asking, because like.
So let's get back on that, and sure enough, right on up. Yes, straight up.
I just want to take the fling her.
I was focused on.
So fish run in the family. That's what we talking about.
Like you said, I added some of everything in here, man. I got an elephant nose in here. I got, concentrate on getting your maintenance crew, like your snails and all those guys in there that's going to maintain the algae, maybe some algae eaters, and your decorations. I didn't start adding plants till later, but I wanted to do something that was colorful, was going to look good under the blue light and all that fun stuff, So,
but let's see what you got for them. Man, really just
That's Chicago boy right there.
that's number one. Get into the easy fish. Maybe try to breed something that might keep you interested in it, or maybe try some plants, or maybe try whatever. Try different things that you're gonna find interesting.
And one of the things that I did take away from there is that. A lot of these things that I was dealing with is that we need to adjust to a regular high school.
When you get a big tank, you can start doing monster fish. Huh?
Have a similar program there in St. Louis.
Dude, in this hobby, when you first start out, you're going to have losses. That's part of the learning process. And it's normal. We've all had them. None of us have started and never had a fish die on us, whether it's because of maybe negligence or just because some fish genetically are not healthy. And it's okay. That's what I want to tell you. It's okay if you lose a fish. That's normal. I can guarantee you everybody that's watching this, that's kept fish for any period of time, has gone through that process. And it shouldn't be something that discourages you from trying and continue to do this.
Oh, you ready? Okay.
To be able to get their high school done. And one of the things that
Jordan gone.
the principal there, Brown, encouraged me to do was try to.
Come on, let's do humans.
I work at a pet store. I used to work at Petco. Now I work at a saltwater LFS. But the number one thing freshwater customers had problems with was lighting. Don't leave your lights on too long. If you don't have real plants, aim for 6 hours. If you do have real live plants in your tank, aim for like 8, no more than 10.
Florida, he was like 11s. What about these? I was like, oh snap, you got the guy.
I just came up here to tell the kids, man, just
Here, hold on. Let me get you right in center. Let me go tell the kids what. Let them know.
Yeah, just take it easy, take your time, and use Google. Google is a big thing I use. Like, you'll be in the pet shop and they'll sell you a common pleco for your 5-gallon fish tank. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, not everybody. Hey, not everybody. Hey, not everybody.
Damn, Gina.
Well, not everybody, but most people. You do have your people that's like, what size tank you got? I can't say this if you got not enough big tank, you know what I mean? But it's just like, do your research and take your time and be patient with everything. And you'll be friends with this right here.
Right on.
And get you one of these.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Now we rocking.
But yeah, just take your time and do your research, and then you'll end up having tanks everywhere. Uh-oh, where is it?
That's that MTA.
Yeah. Multi-tank addiction.
There it is.
Yeah, it's a real thing. It
Yeah.
ain't no joke.
Yeah. Oh, why? What is up with
It
you,
is.
bro?
If you go on YouTube, every dang on fish tuber out there is gonna say, do your research. That's fine and good. You know what I'm saying, for baseline information. But ultimately, you got to pay attention to your own tank. You the expert of your own tank. You can ask all these people these questions, but they ain't gonna be at your house. All right. So look at your fish. See what they do, how they do it, when they do it. You know, that way, whenever you have a situation, you could see if some of the information that these people apply to your fish. You're gonna be the expert of your tank. Yeah, they might have had they have a lot of experience, and you should take that into consideration. But at the end of the day, they're your tank, they're your fish, they're your responsibility, it's your money. So pay attention to your fish and how they react to different situations. Study your fish as if you were a scientist in the field without any computers. They just observe it. That's the best way to learn, is to try new stuff and figure out for yourself what the answer is. You know, that's my only thing.